Kingdom Radio is now scheduling interviews for the 2024 season. Make sure you visit us online at ykingdomradio.com. Get busy.
Don't forget, Kingdom Christmas lights.
What's going on, everybody? You know what today is? Today is Thursday. Today is another day closer to Christmas, and today we have a container on the way that'll be here tomorrow. Ship a container fully, and our warehouse is not built yet, so it's a little stressful day. But speaking of stress, the Christmas season is so stressful, and there's so many things you have to do. Right now, you might be like us, and you're kicking out Christmas light estimates, and you're trying to get Photoshop rendering. There's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of places where you can pay a bunch of money to get Photoshop rendering. But on the Christmas Light Installers Mastermind the other day, I said, there was this kid and he has this lighting elf and this thing was badass. And I said, man, you got to come on the show. Let's introduce him. This is Clayton. What's up, bro?
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Clayton. So Clayton is from Colorado. So you created this lighting elf, but how did you even get into the Christmas light business? How did that work?
Yeah, sure. So I think this will be our third season. We primarily do lights in Aspen, Colorado. And I don't know how we initially got in. I think I saw something online about it and I was like, we got to try this. My friend.
Hold on, how old are you, dude?
I'm
23, 24. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, so you couldn't have been doing it longer than what, 8 years, 6 years, right?
Yeah. So about 3 years.
Oh, 3. Okay.
Yeah, but I also am into software. My primary business, we do like remote fence estimates.
Okay.
So this was just naturally like something that I thought, hey, I can build tools for us and other people. So right now we have like some free tools and I haven't been working on it too long, but I at least have like a, proof of concept and it works and I'm going to use it in my business, but we hope to have more advanced tools in October. So I can show you some of the tools we have right now. And
Cool. Let's do it. So this right here is the lighting elf. it looks like Photoshop. Like if you had Photoshop and you had a template and you had everything ready where you just put a picture in there and it already has where it makes it dark and you put the lights on, but this is like another level and it's so much easier for a beginner just to step in and do it, right? Let's see it.
Exactly. So there are a few other tools out there, but I just wanted to make this one like as easy as possible, right?
Yeah.
So we can just click night mode. You can do advanced settings if you want, if it's too, dark. That one looked a little bit too dark to me. But then we can go over here and go C9, change the spacing. I tried to make it as accurate as possible, but that's going to be some of the next features is making things more accurate. And then you can just click to drag or click to start end is what I'm doing now. So just one click, we'll click and end it. So you can see how fast it is. And then as you can see, like the spacing messed up. So I'll just undo it. Keep going. So yeah, it's pretty fast. Like I said, if something messes up, I just undo it and keep going. There's also like
I noticed like if you started at the peak and put that bulb that you know that it has to be there and then went the other way, it was easier. Or that was the way I was doing it.
Yeah, so you already have the trick.
Yeah, I was playing with it. I was like, dude, this thing is badass. I cannot believe it's free, dude.
Yeah, and so there's also like continuous click. So I'm gonna select that, and then you can just keep clicking. I think there's a little bit of problems with it right now, but like I said, it's in the initial stages, and I'm just looking for people to use it and provide feedback, and then I'm gonna make it better. But so like 12.
I also noticed you had something where you can do different colors, like a red and white that can go together, right?
Yeah. So let me show you that. So this is like the selected pattern right now. Right now it's just like the yellow or warm white. I can also make these more accurate depending on what people think. This is a little bit too yellow probably, but anyways, you can do like white and blue, and then that will alternate them. Right, so we can reset and we'll go with the white and blue to show you. So that's 18-inch, we'll do 12-inch again, so white and blue. It'll alternate, and you can also do like as many color combo as you want, right? So you can do
multicolor.
Yeah, you can do,
because anyone who does Photoshop knows that multicolor, if you're using Photoshop, is like that's the hardest one to do because you don't have a template like this.
Yeah, exactly. So this one's white, blue, green. You can do even as many as you want, really. So yeah, that's basically the lighting, right? And then I'll just fill out a couple more. How about I'll restart and I'll do one that you'd actually might send to a client here.
No, I would send that to a client. What are you talking about? I mean, think about it. Like when a lot of people who are watching, who will watch this over the course of time, they have a picture that they have on their phone and they draw the little line with the yellow line of where the lights are going to go. A lot of people are doing that. Few people are going they're buying a program because their business is big enough. But this one, anyone can get on it. This looks way better than than anything that's out there, especially for free. I mean, this will make it look like a pro. And then I heard you say, Clayton, that you had a potential down the road. You can make it where it calculates the materials and things like that. That'll be like a paid feature of this.
Right. I'm going to show you. Yeah, I'm going to show you what we have right now.
Okay.
And then I'll talk about what's to come in the future. But I'm just finishing up here. So I did the roof line. You can also do mini lights, right? So this one is
4-inch or 6-inch spacing. Look at that.
Yeah, the 4-inch one is like really, really close together right now. But I'll just show you, like, you can just do, you have to have a kind of an accurate finger here, but just to, give them an idea. Like I said, our customers are in Aspen, so,
a lot of shade.
Yeah, a lot of trees, but also I'm just saying that they prioritize like, the display and I mean like how you present, how you're gonna do the lights and things like that. So if you show this to them, they're gonna be like, okay, like, yeah, let's go for it. And they won't even give it a second thought really. So you can do wreaths, you can change the size of them.
Or afterwards, you can click on it and you can change it after it's already on there too. I noticed.
Yep. So if you have something selected, like I'm in, like a decor mode right now, but if you unselect it, you can change like anything on the screen really. You can delete things with your keyboard. Yeah, you can change the size. And then the bows, you can resize them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now they're showing like kind of in the background, but if you click, they'll come forward. So yeah, the garland's not working too well right now, but I'm gonna fix that for you guys.
The garland I thought was pretty cool too.
I'm gonna make it into like more of a brush kind of tool, so you can just draw and like, for example, do these columns.
But
right
if
here.
you sent that to a customer right there, I mean, obviously, if you had the other 2 columns done or something, but if you sent that to a customer, they get a great idea of what's going on in their house.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't take a lot of training to be able to do it. I mean, you can do it in 5-10 minutes. You can be comfortable with it and get it done.
Yeah, exactly. There's not really learning curve here.
Yeah.
And also you can, if you wanted to do these bushes or whatever, like I said, we do a lot of trees. So that's going to be one of the next features we do as well. Is,
you know what I would like to see, brother?
Yeah. What?
I'd like to see, like, if you had a bushy tree, to be able to just kind of outline a box, like where you drag a box that says mini lights and you just kind of outline the tree and that just makes the lights, spaced evenly with mini lights would be cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You know what I mean? Where they're all spaced evenly. In mini lights, you just kind of draw a rectangle around the tree and it just kind of puts the lights in that area.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Not to say that, that way you're not, because when you have a tree, you're trying to go back and forth and it looks like shit because you didn't, it doesn't look like what the tree is really going to look like where all the lights are, just illuminated. So that was one thing I was like, I don't know if that's possible, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, we're trying to work with like some machine learning models to be able to detect things. So that kind of comes into play. Like you can detect the roof and just kind of like click one button and it'll be there. That also can work for trees.
Sure.
But that'll be in the next one. So you can also download it right here, right? And then it'll save with the changes you made, and you can add that to your CRM or just send it to the client. Get them interested. So that's the mock-up tool as it is right now. Like I said, going to make some changes, but it's free to try out. You can basically go to lightingelf.com.
Yeah, I have it right there on the screen, lightingelf.com.
Yeah, you can sign up. And then this is like the dashboard that you'll go into when you sign in.
Because a lot of people, like when I first seen it, it didn't say free to use or whatever. It just said Lighting Elf. And then I was like, man, that's badass. Where's the free trial? And there was like, I think 10 comments or something. It was like, where's the free trial? Is there a demo? And then you're like, and then I think someone, or maybe you had said, you just put your email address in there and push enter, and then you're in it. Yeah.
So I changed it up a little bit. The website has like a demo on it, but you can, or I guess you can't see that part, but you can go on and try different houses. But if you want to upload your own images, you have to sign up for an account now.
Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, but it's free, like I said. So I'm gonna go to this like measurement tool. This is kind of experimental right now, but I'm always going to be adding more, features and making things better for you guys. So give me an address. Do you have?
Yeah, give me a second.
Your address?
Yeah, ours is 8897 Post Office Road.
Post Office?
Mm-hmm. Plantersville, yeah. Does it look like a bunch of rednecks? Yeah, that's me. Do you hear me?
You have a ton of trees around you.
Yeah, it's hard to see. If you go, yeah, go ahead.
I do this a lot just to get an idea of the size of the place that we're doing. for
Sure.
lights.
Grab the if you scroll down a little bit.
Mhm.
Excuse me, south or whatever. Go
Oh,
the
south.
go the other direction, and then go to the west, I guess it would be. Yeah, any of those houses in there. Grab one of those.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, just say for example,
That
I guess
one.
that's a commercial building, but
Mhm.
anyways.
There you go. So that one. Okay.
Yeah, so I just like to get an idea, before I go out, or even sometimes you can do it all from here. But that's going to be in our next version is to be able to take the measurements here and also upload an image, whether it be from like Google Street View or your actual image, and you can kind of get all the measurements you need really to get an estimate. But say for example they wanted this whole roof line done, we could get an idea before we go out, or even send an estimate with like a 10% buffer or something like that, just to make sure that.
Sure.
But you can measure, try to account for like the
peak.
peaks and things like that. Yeah.
So this is similar to like how we did fencing. We did on Google Earth to measure people's fences. The measurement.
Yeah.
Tool.
And that's actually one of the tools that I'm developing with my other company, basically. But yeah, so you can see it's pretty accurate. I'd say at least give like a 10% buffer, but
I think
if
you sent someone out to a job site with a measurement wheel and they measured, say, a fence or a line or something, and you measured it on Google Earth, the Google Earth is going to be within a foot of what it really is. I mean, it's going to be dead nuts on.
Yeah.
Versus like running the wheel over, terrain or whatever. I do all my estimates over the phone and measurement like this. So these tools come in handy.
Cool. Yeah. So like I said, this is basically just a starter, but I'm going to add more features to this. And then it also shows yours, it says unknown, but most of the ones I see, it'll show you the date that it last taken to. So, if it was a long time ago, you probably just want to go look at it in person or get an image from the customer at least. But
sure.
Yeah, that's basically it right now.
Dude, the thing is freaking badass, bro.
Awesome.
It's badass. Like I love it, dude. I mean, just there's a couple different companies, and maybe who they are or whatever, but there's a bunch of different companies out there that offer something like this, but it's like $30 a picture, or each house, to get it for free. Versus, I mean, if you're doing say 100 houses, at $30 a house, I mean, we're talking about $3,000. Where you can, this tool right here is like lifesaver, especially if you're just getting started and you ain't got a lot of money to get started in the Christmas business. This right here makes you look like a professional overnight. Right. My opinion.
Yeah, there's a few other tools, definitely, but they're all paid, and I thought I could just make something at least, very simple, and that's what I was looking for at least. So that's what I made.
So the Christmas business. Tell me about this Aspen, Colorado, because I'm a Christmas nut. Well, we have I'm a Christmas nut myself.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Jared said he's definitely gonna look at this. yeah, no shit. So I'm a Christmas person myself. How did you? What is it like to be in Aspen? You have to start early because of the snow, right?
Yeah, honestly, it's not easy. When we started, we probably did maybe 10 houses our first year, but it's like each house is huge, right? So it's not like some of these other people that are like, I've done 100 houses. So we were looking at other people like, how the hell have they done,
all these houses? I had to go up this winding mountain where, it's, the slow vehicles that are afraid they're going to fall off the mountain, then the locals who are fucking racing down the road, what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then you're like these picturesque mountain stuff. And like, you can only get up these roads during these times, and you can only take the lights down after the snow melts. And it's like a whole nother life than Houston, where it never snows ever. So when I seen that, I said, it must be different running a Christmas business in Colorado like that.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, we need to prepare. We had some sketchy moments where we had like a boom lift on our truck, and we were in a sloped driveway and we couldn't get out. Our first year, or that was last year actually, but
So you're
we're
installing
getting
now,
better.
huh?
So
You're installing now?
we'll start in next month, or probably next month. But a lot of our customers, it's different over here because they all want trees mostly. We do roof
Yeah.
lines as well, but the majority of it is trees. So we've been renting boom lifts in the past, but we're trying to get one this year, and it's a little bit crazy right now.
You do the
But
towable?
yeah, we do like a 50-foot towable or 55-foot.
That's what we use. We rent one for the month and then just haul it around every day to whatever next project is.
Yeah, right. We're trying to decide whether to rent it for, like the amount of months that we need it, or try to buy one, because it's literally our whole business.
I know, but like you look at it and you're like, it was $1,200 to rent it for the month or something like that. Is what something in that neighborhood.
Really?
And then to buy it was $50,000. And then you're like, well, if I
guess that's the other
it,
thing. We can't find.
It's hard to justify.
Is that from like a big company or like a small?
It's one of our clients that's a huge construction company, that Caterpillar, and they have a so they give us the rental, but you rent it. I don't know who's out there, but the month rental is better than the week rental, and the week rental is better than the day rental.
Yeah, that's super cheap. We got quoted like $2,500.
But even $2,500 versus $50,000, you're thinking, well, how many years? And then if it breaks or it needs maintenance, because you can always have a newer one, or like when you're like, hey man, the trailer, the bearing fell off the wheel, and then you call them and then they come out and replace it and whatever. So looking at those two numbers, it just made sense to rent. But I see a lot of people online that are buying them, and I'm like, I guess if you bought them and you had a payment, it'd be the same thing, right? But I only need it for like 3 months, 4 months a year. But then again, if I had it, I'd feel obligated to have it out there doing something with it, trimming trees or something.
Right. Yeah. we were deciding. I think we're going to go the renting route again this year. But yeah, we were thinking about either like renting it out in the off season or doing something like that. But the other part of our business is our main competitor is a tree trimming company, and they have a bunch of bucket lifts. So they're able to do things, like year round, and things that we can't do. But most of the customers that they serve, obviously they do seasonal, but a lot of the customers want the lights on for like 1-2 years. So we're trying to figure out how we can possibly offer that. But
are you guys installing incandescents?
No. LEDs.
There's someone I know he's actually in he does like 1,000 houses. He's in Vegas and Colorado and somewhere around there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. I know who you're talking about.
Advanced Brand.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. They're mostly
do like
in Denver here, but
they do a bunch of houses, but like 300 of their houses is incandescent. I was like, maybe
really?
because
I didn't know that.
I know, I didn't know it either. I didn't know anyone was using incandescents, but I guess I was like, maybe it's a local Denver thing. I don't know. So no LED for you?
Yeah, we do LED just because, for one thing,
for a lot of reasons,
safer. But I don't want the liability on like $100 million house to put incandescents on it. Like, it's not worth it.
Especially mini lights. It's like, you can put 5 packs together before they blow the fuse and the lights. It's like a great outdoor. Was it the Christmas Vacation where he has all these like extension cords and shit?
Well, yeah, for a tree that is like 50 foot, you have to run like tons of extensions up there. That'd be insane.
Yeah, use the pole. Like they have the pole where you have the extension pole with the hook, and you put the lights in the tree like that. Do you do that?
We do sometimes for canopy wraps with C7s and things like that. But most of our customers want brand trap trees, so it's a different market for sure.
What's your website for?
It's AspenChristmasLighting.com. I need to update that before the season starts, but
don't we all? Don't we all?
Yeah, we just got a trailer actually.
Dude, looks clean, man.
Let me see if I can pull up the trailer.
So this is you guys installing here.
Yeah, that's my friend there.
Snow on the ground. I mean, this is like picturesque Christmas lights. And we got snow and snowmen.
Yeah, those are from our first year, so things
Yeah.
are a little
looks
bit different
good.
now. But
What is this? Mini lights on the roof? It looks cool.
yeah, those are icicle lights that he did on his own
Icicles.
house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to show you. We just got our
It's hard to
trailer
find
wrapped.
those damn LED icicle lights. It's super
Yeah.
difficult to find this.
Let me pull this up real quick. Yeah,
Contact, get a quote. Yeah.
So that's another feature I want to add in this lighting elf for the next.
I mean, you can almost. Yours is so cool. You can almost plug it into your website, and the customer can upload their own picture and put their own picture of what they want and estimate their own stuff.
Exactly.
You almost could do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the process. Basically, you see that like get a quote form. We want to be able to offer that in here. So this will be like your lead management dashboard, and we'll integrate with your CRM. So we pay like to get the jobber like form. It used to be you had to upgrade to like the higher tier, but we want to be like the place for your leads. So we'll allow you to like have customers upload photos and they'll show up here and things like that.
Dude, that'd be awesome. I always thought about doing that, and then when it comes to implementing it, you're like, how do you do it? And then you just give up because the season's getting close and you don't have time. But every year it's like always the same thing. It's like, man, I would love to do all these things, and then it's like, okay, well, this is good enough. We're rocking with this feason. We'll try something next year. It's too late.
Right. Yeah, I know that feeling as well. This is our.
Did we add this screen?
Our.
Oh.
I don't know how to. I wouldn't get it on the. That's our trailer.
Wow.
You see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on the back. Out. We have a. Yeah, we just got it wrapped. This is the back.
Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Hell yeah.
So yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
So we do.
Aspen Christmas lights out in the mountains. So is that you do all the rich and famous out there too, right? You have.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of a barrier, right? So we've been trying to work our way up, but last year we were able to do a country club. So I think this year we'll have a lot of word of mouth. We've got a few
foot in the
big
door.
houses, but yeah, we're trying to get our foot in the door. There's another company that has been doing like the hotels and things like that, and all the rich people want him to do their houses.
I got a connect for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a big connect for you. Here in Texas, actually in the Tyler, Texas area, my buddy has a wood yard, and they do like premium cooking wood and stuff like that. And they deliver tractor trailer loads to Colorado. And the guy that I know I'll hook you up with after this, he let me get they're building a building, and they're like calling me. So I'm gonna call you right back. So the guy that I'm talked to, he delivers all the cooking wood and stuff to all the restaurants and all the hotels and all that kind of stuff. He knows all the people personally. So I'll hook you up with that one. That'd be like a huge connect for you. He's a former military guy. He's a friend of mine. I'll hook you up with him. Yeah. He's in Colorado. Yeah. But anyway, man. So yeah, the lighting elf. How did you actually come about that from fencing, going into making that lighting elf and wanting to make it for free? There's nothing that said like, I want to monetize this and make money. I mean, why'd you do it free?
Yeah. So, I mean, I had already kind of like created it for our own internal use. And I was like, I can either let this die and just, not put it out there, or just put it out there for free, and let people use it and possibly charge for more features down the road. Because I know there are some companies that have something like this, some websites that have something like this, and they charge for it. But to get people using it, I said, I'll just put it out there for free and help some people out. So,
dude, I'm just impressed, man. You know what? You're 24.
Yeah.
When I was 24, I wasn't doing nothing like this, man. It's like I'm just trying to think of what the hell I was doing when I was 24. I think I was goofing off. I wasn't until later in life I started taking things seriously. And I'm looking at you like, man, you're like, when you talk, when men talk amongst other men, and they're talking about the youth of America and everyone, usually you hear a derogatory comment about, oh man, these kids these days, but man, you're like a shining light of like what the possibility of the youth and taking over taking over in the next generation, man. It's like refreshing to talk to you. Well, you know what I mean? Like,
appreciate it.
working, starting your own business at 24. That's awesome, dude. I admire that. Kids that are actually not bullshitting around and whatever, they're actually starting a business and they're doing things. I mean, that's inspiring to me, and I think it's inspiring to a lot of people that you don't need to be this age before you can start making an impact. You can start doing it in your early 20s, in your prime. You can really start kicking ass, taking names.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. But any final words about the lighting elf and anything like that, or?
Just get in there and play around with it. And like I said, there'll be more things coming, so stay tuned.
What's your goals for this year, for Christmas?
In revenue?
Double? You going to go double?
Yeah.
No, you don't need to do more properties. You just need to do. It's all about money, right? Or what?
Yeah. So I mean, we're trying to get some more commercial, like country clubs and things like that. But yeah, we like to double our
every year, at least for the first 5 years, double.
Yeah. So I mean, it's been a challenge because if we were just doing roof lines the whole time, like I could see how it could be like, a linear progression. But last year we had a little bit of difficulties, like our first year using the boom lift, and that's our main thing now is trees. So this year we're going to be ready to hit it hard.
And the thing about trees is there's no reason that you can't do them in September.
Yeah.
Because you can't see them anyway.
Right.
So the logistically, it's just, do you want it in September? But when you have those repeat customers from last year, it's a lot easier to say, what does it matter if I do it in September? Like, especially HOAs and commercial, as long as you're not putting greenery and garland, you come back later in October, November to do that. But the trees, I mean, we're just wrapping. That's all we do is wrap trees in September, October, and then Halloween houses. You do any Halloween or anything?
No, we haven't tried Halloween yet.
What kind of lights are you putting on those trees? What kind of mini lights? The stretchables or?
No, we looked into those, but we've just been doing the, normal LED mini lights, 5mm, 6-inch usually for the evergreen.
6-inch?
And we do some aspens. We usually do 4-inch for the aspen trees.
For the aspen trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna sell white mini lights, white strands?
So basically what we do is we're an installation company first. We just started selling lights about 4 years ago, but we only sell lights that we actually personally use. But we buy them from a distributor, like a factory. And we have direct import. We have a container coming tomorrow, but anything that you need, if I don't have it, I can have it to you in 2 days. It's just the same. If I did have it, you probably can get it quicker because it'd be coming straight to you at the bottom price. So if you need like just 2 days ago, somebody wanted brown wire. They wanted brown wire mini lights, and we had it to them in 2 days. So for the same prices I sell things for the most part, I can get you anything that you want. It's just a quick little, hey Ron, I need white wire. I need red mini lights, but every fifth one is white and it twinkles, or just he knows anything, dude.
Okay.
You just name anything it is. I want coaxial or I want male and plug. Just you tell me what you need, and we have the connections to get it. And then one day you'll be there too, and you're like, dude, I mean, just what do you want? You want a white wreath? You want a pink bow with white trim around it? Just whatever it is, let's do it. And that custom stuff is what separates you on those commercial projects.
Definitely. And aspen people,
just anybody, any high dollar, type of places, when you look at it, you don't want to say anything that looks like you bought it from a box store, like a Walmart, Home Depot, or whatever. You want something that's like, that was custom. Where the hell did you get it from? It looks so awesome. And that's the kind of stuff you want to offer to the clients. Obviously there's a price associated with it, but that's what you want to offer if they're interested. Yeah.
Awesome.
So we'll get you that. And, but yeah, man, that's it, man. That's all I have right there, man. We're busy as crazy, man. I mean, we're crazy busy, very crazy busy. But I wanted to take this time out today and talk to you, man, because I said, man, after seeing this, I got to talk with this guy, dude. Clayton,
awesome.
Man,
appreciate it.
Thanks a lot for everything, man. And let's stay in touch. I'll text you when we get off, man.
Cool. Sounds good, Ron. Have
All
a
right,
good
bro.
one. Good luck with your building.
Yeah. Well, I'm not building. I'm just gonna be watching it. But good luck as
Good
needed.
luck with your overseeing. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Let's see
see
the
ya.
outro.